got in some trouble over there in Florida. Right when I was 16, I kind of had this turning point where I said, man, I need to change something, or I'm going to end up.
What kind of trouble you get into? Was it girls or
So,
drugs? What
so it was a
happened?
little bit of everything. So,
Human
yeah,
trafficking?
yeah, right, yeah, right.
That's
Maybe when I say
right.
a little bit of everything, not that much.
You're trying to overthrow the government?
But it really started. After the divorce was real hard for me. I was kind of left spinning after that, and so when I got into Florida, my mom was just trying to make it. She was doing the best she could, with what she had. And my stepdad came into the picture, all that jazz. But I was kind of left to my own devices, My mom grew up in a very traditional household and a traditional Hispanic household. So she was really restricted as being the female in the house. So kind of translated into the very opposite when it came to me. Said, okay, no, I'm not going to lock you down. I'm not going to, sit there and breathe over your neck every 5 seconds.
Yeah, that kind of machismo stuff. Like
Yeah.
the guys, even the sons in the house are kind of given free reign. You got to respect them. You got to fix them a plate.
Yeah.
Like mom wasn't going to tell you, don't do this or don't do that.
No.
Because you were a man.
Absolutely. And so.
Which is interesting. Like this is something I think probably for a big listener base, like we probably, unless you just have friends from that culture, it's hard to understand the difference there.
No, it is.
It'd almost be offensive. Like I've tried to explain it to people that are like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, it's like it's hard for me to because I don't. How do I explain that?
No, it is tough because I think a lot of it's if I compare it to more like traditional here in America, like in the 1920s. I mean, as far as in the Hispanic household, it kind of gotten it never really strayed away from that.
Dad can do whatever. Mom has to be good with it.
And then daughter has to follow in mom's footsteps. They have to be the ones to cook, to clean, and
laundry,
dishes and do just general housework.
Yeah.
Whereas the son, he was the prodigy for the family. He's the one to make the name for the family. Just honestly in like traditional households.
Yeah.
Back in, like I said, in the early days of America. But so kind of jumping forward, my mom said, I'm not going to do that to my kid. I'm going to let him have free reign, which, for a, probably 13-year-old kid in Miami is probably not the best.
Yeah.